welcome to 5 minutes in the quarantine shed. So I think the last video I was trying to split the crankcases because the two screws that go between the barrels were jammed. I've done that. I've worked on that. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I did video it at the time, so here's the story of how I split my crankcases. So I've been having a bit of a fight with it. I've got one of the bolts out, which is good news, and that's yeah, head's in pretty good nick really, considering what I've done to it. So that one came out, lots of heat, and my kind of ingenious blocker there to hold my quarter drive in at the right height, so it wouldn't slip out of the slotted head, but this one won't come out at all. I wonder if you can, I don't know if you can see in there with this camera, but it's in there, but the head's all wrecked on the screw. Can't really get a purchase on the screw head anymore. So it looks like I'm going to be hitting it with, well, I've tried hitting it with chisels. Can't get the angle, can't get it to come out, so I'm either going to have to cut it out or drill it out. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to do first. I'm going to try drilling first, and then we'll see how we get on. Yeah, so the drill worked. Bit battered, but I've took the head off it so I can split the cases now. This here is the head of the bolt. That's what's left of it. So yeah, it came out. Don't know if we can show you. Oh, where am I? If you can see the hole or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's free, so it looks like I can split the crankcases. Right, so finally got all the screws out then. So we've got the screws out of these inside ones here, all the outside ones, this one here. Crankcases now should come apart. Now at this point there is a puller that you can put over the end of the crank there, and it'll pull this side of the casing off. I have seen people hit those with a hammer. Trashes the crank, so don't hit those with a hammer. Don't hit the other side either, because that does the same thing. Alright, now I did see on a video of a guy in the US rebuilding a 750. He just gave it a knock with a plastic hammer. Alright, so I've got a plastic and rubber hammer, and he gave it a knock down here, and it just comes straight open. And I thought, if that's the case, that's going to be brilliant. Right, so we'll try. Right, so he comes in to this bit. This is why I've left this cap on here, just to give it a bit more strength. You don't want to hit it here because that'll snap off. There's nothing holding that, but this is quite a robust bit of casting. All right, so it's not going to work, is it? All right. Oh, ooh. Look at that. Boom. Off comes the crankcase. Look at that. Wow. Can't see any bad bits. There you go. Well, that's one half. Put that down there. It looks like this is coming off the crank as well. There we go. Crank, gearbox. Looks pretty good in there. There we go. There is swarf in it, but that's swarf from me drilling it out. Yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty good. Right, okay. So, crank split. Crankcase is a split. Cranks out. So look at the crank. There's the crank. Bit of swarf on it from when I was doing that drilling. But actually, cum rods feel pretty good. Bit of side to side, which is alright, but no up and down play. Yeah, it looks pretty good nick, really. Bit of a worry that it wasn't very tight on those end bearings. It just fell off. It's bush on one side, bearing on the other. But maybe I'll probably put a new bearing in while I've got it apart anyway. That's pretty good. I'll double check the measurements and everything. Get everything in the degreasing tank. Get everything cleaned up, and we'll see where we are. Got loads of little bits to take apart. You know, com rods to take off. The bolts, studs, caps, things. That's going to take me ages. I don't know if I'll bother filming that. I might film interesting bits like taking the head apart and things. Maybe the rockers. I'll get everything cleaned up, and then we'll come back and see what's going off to the blasters, get all cleaned up, and what's going to get off polished, what's going to be chucked in the bin, what have I got to buy new, what can be refurbished. So yeah, epic moment. Complete disassembly. That means we're halfway through the build. Fantastic.